Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be testing out Overqwil in the Open Great League. Let's see what we're going to be experiencing with this thing here. Very squishy. Yes, the IVs aren't the best, but it is what it is. I don't really care. We'll be perfectly fine. Poison Sting may be a move you want to go with. That's why I did put it on the screen. I'm personally going to be going with Poison Jab, Shadow Ball, and Sludge Wave. When you do have Poison Sting, you're going to be able to gain energy a lot faster, although the Poison Jab, while getting stabbed, is going to be doing a lot of damage, and it is not half bad at all. It is going to be a great quick move. So Sableye on the team. We're going to be swapping out the Pokemon frequently here. We're going to have a couple different teams here, so let's see what we have going on, folks. If you do enjoy my videos, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new, turn notifications on. Really appreciate the support here. So let's see what we have going on up against the Jellicent with our Sableye. This is obviously a great position to be in here. And we're going to go ahead and swap. So we're going to be part dark. Let's see how much a Shadow Ball does, if that's what they go for. Okay, doing about almost half damage. And then they're going to swap into a Medicham, which is still going to be doing a bunch of damage. As you can see here, can't take a hit. It's not looking good. We resist the Shadow Ball completely. When it comes down to the fighting, we do have that resistance with the poison, but the dark is just unfortunately there. Well, not unfortunately, but it's making it so it's weak to fighting. Bringing in the Sableye, trying to recover this battle here. We've got one shield left, farming them down. They've got no shields. We go for the foul play. We're going to take the win with that Sableye. Or not quite. Oh, is it going to be a double? Oh, man, I spoke too soon, and we had a shield left. Double KO. Wow. Next battle, leading with Vigoroth, met with a Jellicent. Horrible lead. We've got to get out of here. Bringing in the Overqwil here. So, yeah, definitely Poison Sting. I would recommend that, so you can get to your charge moves a lot faster and just use it as a kind of a spammy Pokemon. It also does have Ice Beam as well as a couple other moves too that you could potentially go with. So we're up against the Shadow Victory Bell. We are poison. That Razor Leaf is still digging into us, not being the tankiest thing around, and Shadow Victory Bell just hitting hard as heck. So we bring in the Vigoroth here. And we're going to try to just get that shield. We're, of course, going to shield this up. Or, I mean, we got both shields. We're going to take them out with the Body Slam. Let's see what we can do here. Getting rid of the Pokemon that does resist the fighting and Deoxys. So we immediately swap into our Sableye here. Getting this off as soon as possible so we can do as much damage before things start getting a little out of hand. And they do retreat into that Jellicent. I suspect, I don't know what's going to happen here. Shadow Ball, Bubble Beam. We're going to KO first. How about that? Sableye pulling the win for us at the end. Let's go. Saving us again. Next battle met with a Gramble. This is not a particularly great lead here. What we're going to be able to do, though, is spam them with Body Slam, which is going to be doing a ton of damage to that Gramble. Shadow at that, so it can't take a hit at all. Can we get to another one? Unfortunately, freaking not, folks. That sucks so bad. So they've used one shield already. Okay, so what we're going to do is farm them down. I think they're going to probably want to swap. No, they're going to just hold it down here. Sometimes it is just better to just let them take you out as opposed to swapping out that Pokemon, although having something with a little bit of HP could help you out. Alright, so we're not in a great position here. We're up against an Azumarill with our Sableye. If we get hit by a Play Rough, it's not going to be looking good at all. Hydro Pump, obviously, we can take an Ice Beam. So let's see, we got the Overqwil in the back with hardly any HP. We're calling it, and oh, we needed to call that. Fantastic. So what's going to happen here? We have to get to the return, so we will obviously be shielding this up, because if we don't, we will be losing here. They go for the Ice Beam. We get to the return. This is going to be a very, very close battle here, folks. Little old Sableye getting that off. And can we swap? We can. Oh, but we stayed in there. And we take them out. Are we going to be able to take this win? And we Poison Jab down the Medicham. See, there you go. That's one of the reasons why I like Poison Jab, is because it's so strong and you're getting stabbed. Next battle, we're met with a Nidoqueen. This is not a particularly great lead here, although we do have Bulldoze, and Body Slam is going to be doing a bunch of damage. That's not a Shadow Nidoqueen, so it's going to be able to tank the moves a little bit better. So building up to the Bulldoze, going for the Body Slam. Okay, at this point, we're just going for Body Slams. Yeah, I don't even think I shield this up, and it takes us out. Oh, we barely survive. Fantastic, Vigoroth. Thank you, buddy. Let's go. And I just noticed I put the shiny. I tried to, I thought I was slick, so I only had the shiny image of Vigoroth. So I guess I was being a little lazy, and I just didn't take another screenshot of the normal one. But I didn't notice the hair is different. I changed the color on the fur, but not the one in the front. Anyways, what's going on here? Up against the Umbreon. Okay, so bringing in the Overqwil. They're farming up a bunch and swapping into a Scrafty. So we're getting to the Sludge Wave here. Okay, doing about half damage. Beautiful, while the Poison Jab is really digging in. Foul Play is not very effective, so I suspect Power Punch, and just keep vamping up that attack and just keep going for Power Punch here. Getting to another Sludge Wave. Overqwil putting in that work. It did something. What is my full thoughts on it? It's fun. It's definitely good. I think it's going to be better with Poison Sting, definitely. But it's up to you. It's a good Pokemon. It just can't take a hit, but it's definitely fun, and it has a very unique typing. Let's just leave it at that, and you can just take a look at the gameplay. So up against this Umbreon here, can we get to the return? We do. They have no more Shield Sableye yet again at the end, pulling the win for us. This little old thing just putting in that work game after game. Let's keep it moving here, folks. What are we going to see next for the next battle? Oh, Mew. That's fantastic. So we swapped the lead here, getting a little sick and tired of the leads that I was seeing. And this is great. So we're going to let this go because that was very soon, and it is just a surf here. Although if they do want to shield up both of these, it's going to start getting down pretty low for our health. But then again, that's going to be them using both shields. So we will be shielding this up, expecting another surf, which would be enough to take us out. Now, if they want to double shield this Mew, by all means, be my guest. They let it go. Fantastic. So we win that lead, bringing in a Vigoroth, and not too great here. So we're going to go ahead and get off this Foul Play as soon as possible. So we do have our Vigoroth too. So they're shieldless. Okay. They've got pretty much 2 body slams at this point almost, right? So here goes the first one. We let it go, and we're going to get off ours here. They should almost get to the next one, right? Yeah, oh, easy. Oh, yeah, see, yeah, they had 2 already, back to back. So we will let this go, unfortunately, because we do not want to use all of our shields here. Vigoroth survives barely. We get 1 more counter through, bringing in Overqwil. They immediately swap into their Mandibuzz, so these are their last 2 Pokemon with no shields left, going for the Sludge Wave, of course, because Shadow Ball is not very effective to that Dark. And since we have 1 shield left, I do think we want to use it right now. There's really no point to like hold off at this point in the game. So we swap into Sableye, hoping to catch a charge move, but unfortunately all that was letting them gain more energy. I was so annoyed at myself at this point, so we're going to go for the Sludge Wave. We're able to get there before they get to their next charge move. Taking out the Mandibuzz. Can we farm them down again with the Qwilfish? And we do. Unfreaking believable. This thing is putting in the work. Poison Jab, let's go. Next battle, we're met with a Registeel. So this is going to be a decent lead here with our counter and our Bulldoze. Although if they do have Focus Blast, that's good night sleep type for the Vigoroth, right? So we will be shielding up the first one. They do lower my attack, which is perfectly fine because counter, even on a Pokemon that's not getting stabbed, is still doing a ton. And even if you debuff it, look at its counter. It's just disgusting. So they're going to be swapping, trying to potentially catch, bringing in an Azumarill. 1-to-1 shield, we immediately swap into our Overqwil. If they hit us with a Play Rough, it's going to hurt a lot. Yeah, now those bubbles are going to almost be able to just farm us down. This Sludge Wave is going to be doing a ton of damage, if not just KOing. It straight up would have KO'd there if they let it go. They're going to bubble us down. Very nice. Yep, that's the Overqwil for you. Unfortunately, just can't take a hit. Now, I will say this. I think I'm going to have to say I enjoy the regular Qwilfish, but I can't quite say that yet until I've used the Overqwil as well as the Hisuian Qwilfish with Poison Sting. Haven't done that yet. And that's what I've used on, obviously, my Qwilfish, regular. So anyways, we're up against a Wigglytuff, part normal, so it is going to be taking some decent damage from counter. They swap with energy, bringing in their Vigoroth. I'm sorry, bringing in their Registeel to catch a Body Slam potentially. But we're going to hold our energy, swap into our Sableye here. Not farm down, that's just not the play here. I felt like it could have been, but remember, we got a Body Slam on Vigoroth. So long as the game doesn't screw me over, and beautiful, we're able to hit that Body Slam and take that win up against that Wigglytuff here. Vigoroth pulling it off for us. Let's go. And the Overqwil is putting in the work. As you can see, it's doing things here and there, and it's having its moments in where it does kind of sweep up. But it's definitely not on the level of a lot of other Pokemon. Next, we're going to be met with finally a good lead, Walrein. They swap into a Trevenant, and we're going to go ahead and bring in our Sableye. Shadow Ball's still going to be doing a bunch. We shield up, and they hit us with a stinking Seed Bomb. Great, nice bait. Going for a Foul Play. And it's off. I mean, at this point, a Shadow Ball is going to just devastate this Sableye here. So I'm just going to let it go. Another Seed Bomb. Okay, cool. Damn, we got to the Foul Play, but they get to another one here. So I'm just going to let it go. And we're going to farm them down with Vigoroth. Can we farm them all the way down with counter? That's a lot of energy, and we were able to do it. Let's get it. Bring it into Medicham. So this is where Vigoroth is still going to be able to shine because of Body Slam. It's just going to go through the Medicham and do neutral damage here. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's keep on adding up on that damage here. And we've got one shield, they got one shield as well. I'm expecting a power-up punch, so I don't think we really want to shield this up, and that's exactly what it is. We get to another body slam, thank goodness for this Vigoroth here. And almost taking them out, swapping and sniping them. Taking them out with the Qwilfish, Overqwil. And then they have the Walrein in the back. So going for the Sludge, because that is getting stab, of course, doing a ton of damage. Vigoroth, can take maybe one quick move worth of damage, but it doesn't matter. We've got a shield, and an Icicle Spear is not going to be enough. They don't have Earthquake. Overqwil able to close it out for us here, barely, and we're taking the win. They still had a shield left. Yeah. Okay, anyways, moving on to the next battle. We're leading with Lapras now, met with a Azumarill. So this is going to be fine, and these battles were going to be very laggy for me. I have been in places that don't have great reception, so I was still trying to knock out my battles. Folks, I'm not even on vacation. Like, I'm just like stressing about the channel. It's not even really fun. I know it may have seemed like it was, and everybody's being great. It's just, I'm being slept on too much, and it's just not working. Like... Man, there's a lot of things I would like to say, but I'm not going to go like try to make people feel bad for me, so just leave it at that. Anyway, 2 shields left. Got the Skull Bash going on here. What's going on? Play rough. Okay, they take me out. Very good. Bringing in the Sableye because this is what pretty much counters us with the Azumarill. So we're just going to go ahead and farm them down. Then they have a Gramble, which is countering us. Okay, so I immediately swap into our Overqwil, and it already did half damn damage. And of course, they have a counter to my Overqwil in the back, which is going to be Swampert. Lovely. So we still got 2 shields. This is definitely doable to some degree. Let's see what we can do here, though. The Sableye is really gonna... I don't know. I think I lose this one with 1 shield, actually. So, of course, shield this up. And I think all the Wigglytuff is gonna have to do is shield once. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I actually take them out with a foul play here. Yeah, I had to. So this is not very effective, but let's see. I already told you. And it's barely enough to take out that Gramble. We still had a shield up. That wasn't the one. Okay, good game. Moving on to our next opponent, Trevenant. With the Lapras, we've been here before. That Icicle or Ice Shard is going to be doing a lot. The Surf is actually doing decent damage as well. They're shielding it up. Even though it's not very effective, it does hurt coming from the Lapras, with the addition of those quick ice moves as well. So we're going to shield up that Seed Bomb here. They're getting to another one. I'm going to double shield and farm down. And I'm just going to have to put my hope and see what we can do here with no shields. Bringing in a Alola Marowak. Okay, sounds good. Going to go ahead and go for Surf. That's crazy. They must have some... Nah, they're calculating it. They know they can survive one here. Okay. And then shield this up. All right, very good call. We have a Medicham on the team, so we immediately swap into it as they do bring in their Sphylis. Look, the teams that you get, that you're going to be going up against are aligned with the team that you have, okay? It's as simple as that. But we already all know this for the most part. If you got Thinking Brain, countering down the Sphylis here, and the Alola Marowak's going to be able to get off this energy and take out the Medicham, but it's not going to be enough to take the win, as we still have a whole Qwilfish or Overqwil in the back, and we take the win with the Poison Jab. It did so much work there. Next battle, another Trevenant. What do you know with the lineup that we have with the Fighting in the middle? It's such a coincidence. Once you change up your team, you start seeing the same lead. It's just a coincidence, right? Right. And they're bringing in a Galarian Stunfisk here, so we're going to go ahead and bring in the Medicham. Unfortunately, we do not have no Dynamic Punch, so we're going to have to make do with the Ice Punch here. I think I get a little greedy. Yeah. So this is a rock side. We will be able to survive, but I'm just not going to risk it. We're going to go ahead and shield it up, farm them down. We'll have 2 ice punches for this Trevenant here, which is going to be doing devastating damage. I'm going to assume they're going to shield one of them up here. They're going to farm us down, which is going to be leaving them with a bunch of energy, but that's okay. We can still come back from this. We'll see what we can do. Getting one shield. One shield, that's right. Bringing in the Overqwil here, as we do resist everything that does have. They do have a bunch of energy and retreating into a Walrein. We're going to go ahead and go for the Sludge Wave here just to do that extra damage, and then bring in our Lapras here. And expecting they're going to be going for an Earthquake, of course, which we can absorb. So we're going to go ahead and let that go, because Lapras, even in his Shadow form, can take a hit like a champ. Building up extra energy so we can hit that Trevenant potentially, but although it's pretty much on its deathbed with that health, I don't even think we need to get off a charge move here. We're going to just let this go and then farm them down with the Overqwil here, getting a little time to shine. I flex on them like, we could take the hit that you throw at us. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, folks, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!